Good morning, everyone. Well, I guess it's kind of late afternoon. Sorry about that. Had a bit of a messed up sleeping schedule. But we're going to continue on today. Probably stream for about an hour and a half, give or take. I do have to make dinner tonight. But yeah, that's going to be fun. Good morning, everyone. Well, I guess it's. Okay. If I could ask one more favor of you, it'd be this. Tell Bader on what's happened from start to finish. I'm certain he'd put in a good word for Severn if he knew the whole story. And he's one of the few people I know the Yellow Jackets will listen to. Well, I reckon I've cast all the possibility I can ask you. Safe travels, lass. Alright, what was that from? Today we are continuing our journey through the main story quest of Final Fantasy XIV with a new character. Yes, I did roll a bunny girl. No, I'm not going to apologize for it. I just thought it'd be fun to go bunny girl. I actually like bunny girls more than I like cat girls. I guess I'm old school like that. Does this have anything to do with cute stuff raising rabbits when she was a kid? Maybe. No comment. I knew I forgot to do something. 1 second. All right. Thank you, dear. Mwah. What a good wife. That was the lovely cute stuff, my wife and editor, for every single video. I've never edited video a day in my life. She has done all of the editing. This channel is not sponsored by Mountain Dew, but that is pretty much the only thing I drink. So, Pepsi, if you're listening, I am more than willing to accept a sponsorship. Just on the diet stuff, though. Why is that bar still here? Okay, I guess it's because of you. It's not showing up on the stream, so I don't really care. Alright. The idea is I'd like to be able to stream full-time, or not full-time, but at least every weekday, just for something to do. The problem is I've got other responsibilities as a dad, as a husband, as a YouTuber. There's all kinds of things I need to do. But this is, free content, and it gives me a chance to actually play the game that I love. And I figured rather than starting out just jumping into my level 90 character, I could just work on going through the main story quest again. I absolutely love this story, so I figured experiencing it again for the first time and having it be content would be two birds with one stone. Old Staleborn asked again and more, justifying me generous finder's fee in the process. Much obliged, lass. As for the reward, well, she's a lonely lady, this drowning wench of mine. How'd you fancy keeping her company for a spell? With free room and board. Venturing's a trying business, after all. Them's as don't rest their bones every now and then end up with broken ones. And take it from me, fighting ain't nearly so much fun when you're nursing a shattered arm. Got that? Good. There'll always be free bed for you, so make use of it. Blah, 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 levies. Okay, yay. I'll do guild levies. Okay, that's nice. Unlike some pirates I could mention, I tell you, if it turns out they'd ought to do with them kidnappers, that'd be 7 L's to pay. A proper bleeding reckoning. Mayhap that's what Limsa needs, though. On rough seas, sometimes you have to rock the boat to ride it. We'll have time for such talk when you're well rested. Till then, enjoy the wench's hospitality. Yay, I completed the quest. Hallelujah. Skylift out in the middle of Norska. If you've never visited Road Whisper Canyon, tail you up and down the thing at least once. It's a bleeding scaffolding attached to the descent. Okay. We should have put in a good word on a task or two. Okay, that's nice. What do we got here? Oh, levy meats. Requests from the citizenry. Oh, how nice. All right. No, we need to go... Where are we going? I'm going to go right over there. Okay, I did complete the level 10 quest. In that case, we're going to go to the Zephyr Gate. And we're headed out there. All right, let's do it. Do. Of course I've been out this way. It was part of the MSQ. That's okay. The game is just silly. Actually, I was up that way. Will the game let me jump here? Nope. Game doesn't want me to commit suicide. It's so sad. Okay. I'm going to chat with this gentleman. Welcome to the Skylift. That's an upgrade. Cargo load abandoned by a terrified driver and deliver it to... Okay, I got it. Yep. Do. So what all is the plan today? What are we doing today? Right now we're just leveling. I think if I can get this schedule down, or if I can get a schedule hammered out that the wife doesn't hate and that works for the family and the needs of the family, then what I would do is probably mix it up and stream both my max level character and this new one pretty regularly. I think mixing it up and doing the high level content, end game content, well, not really end game, but I don't really give a crap about end game. Million corn seedling. Oh no. Well, that was easy. And now we're headed off to Swift Perch again. Yay! But yeah, I figured kind of mix it up a little bit. Play Teruvia once or twice a week, maybe 3 times. I don't know. What do you guys think? Probably should post a poll or something. Although most people that are on this channel don't really care. I'm fine just sitting here and chatting about anime and manga. I'm also fine chatting about Final Fantasy XIV or Commander or whatever you guys want to talk about. Ooh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on? Oh, did the whole computer lag out? Looks like the whole computer lagged out. Okay. Looks like we're back, baby. Hide. There we go. Much better. Well, first things first. The Aetherite. Alright, we're going to accept this levy. Yep. I'll show you guys how to do levies here in a minute. And we're going to talk with this bastard. Bro's bacon and seen what's befallen. No problem. Let's do this. All right, let's start this. We're going to initiate it. We're going to click OK. We're going to confirm. We're going to... We'll nuke that guy. Oh, okay. That was easy. I'll return to the levy perch. That's fine. And we'll turn in the quest and... Speed of completion. Complete. Bonus. Oh, you got another quest for me? Guildhest. Oh. Bum-ba-dum. That's exciting. Duty Finder unlocked. Guildhests now available. Aw, yeah, baby. Ooh. Close. Go ahead and queue it for that one. I think, yeah, we can only queue as a DPS for now. We can't, even though we technically have heals, we can't really, we're not a healer, per se. That's okay. I'll be getting my fairy here in, how many levels? 17. Oh boy, can we beat this guy? Maybe? Yeah. This shouldn't be too hard of a fight. We've got heals. We'll save the other one until we need to move. She doesn't know it, but Olivia is actually in my main FC. Oh no, the bomb what fuels me furnace is up and buggered off, you see. If I don't get that bacon fixed up soon, there'll be trouble on the water. I know you're just a messenger, lass, but I can tell an adventurer when I see one. I'm going to need to get you to chase down that bomb and bring back the claw that would ripped it from its smoldering corpse. Take this here iron brazier and set it down near the middle of the flock, somewhere near the scarecrow, I'd say. Get a nice fire going and that frisky bomb will soon be about. Watch you don't singe your eyebrows, lass. Do, 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 do. We're going around in a circle. Oh, it is in the middle of it. God damn it. What do I got to do here? Let's finish this stupid quest up. 2. Oh, hallelujah. Ooh. How nice. I received a player commendation. Love to see it. Oh, God. Is this still not over yet? I gotta kill Dodo's nests, don't I? Alright. Do. Okay, hold on. You guys still not done yet? Why aren't you all dead yet? Jesus Christ. Ugh. 30 seconds. Hurry up. Go away. I don't care if I failed the... Oh, alright. Hey, Marcus, how you doing today? Hallelujah. All right, so we're going to close that. We're going to move this. Well, that's good to hear. So have you made the switch over from Twitter over to Threads? Because I know how much you enjoyed being on Twitter. I know it's like your favorite thing in the whole world. Alrighty then. Lucid dreaming. That goes right there. I have the feeling I just opened up a can of worms. I'm still going to call it Twitter. I don't care what the idiot renamed it to. In fact, he can't rename it to that because it's already copyrighted by Microsoft. You've migrated over to Reddit. All right. Well, to be fair, Reddit is probably far less toxic than Twitter. All right, we're headed back to Swift Perch now because we've completed this part of the quest. Are you liking Reddit more than Twitter, Marcus? You know what I'd like to be in? I'd like to find an anime community that's not dominated by shonen fuckboys. Because there's more to life, there's more to anime than shonen. I mean, hell, even Isekai has more variety than shonen does. Love One Piece, don't get me wrong. But there's so many people out there who are like, if it's not in Shonen Jump, it's not worth watching. And it's like, I don't want to deal with your idiocy. All right, we're turning to Limsa. Let's return. I've been streaming for about 30 minutes now. Not too bad. Not too bad. I think we're going to be all right. I am excited for tonight's dinner. So, the wife was supposed to start a crock pot meal, but she forgot. Don't blame her for that. It happens. We all forget. I forget crock pot stuff all the time. I need to go there. I forget crock pot stuff all the time. I do not blame her whatsoever for forgetting. It happens. Fortunately, we had another dinner planned for tomorrow night, and I get to make it for tonight's dinner, and I am quite excited. I am going to be making fish tacos tonight. And I'm thinking, since I bought the big jar of queso, just smear that all over. What do you think, honey? Or do you think that would be too spicy with that much queso?
Maybe.
Oh, Morabie Dry Docks, here we come. Alrighty then. What exit is that? That's exit. Let's just walk over there. So you dice up tomatoes and a shallot and a little bit of cilantro, and you add some cumin and salt, and you put that in a Tupperware container and shake it up, and boom, you've got your pico de gallo. And then you take a little squeeze of lime. And then you take the rest of the lime and 1 part mayonnaise, 1 part sour cream. And you mix that together, and you squeeze a little bit of lime in that. And that's your white sauce that you get on fish tacos. And then I just get the pre-battered fish sticks. Not fish sticks, but like, the chunks of fish from the frozen section. And I just bake that up per the package directions. How are you enjoying it? But and then you bake the fish, and then for the rest of it, I'm just going to rub queso on the tortilla, and then put the fish sticks down. Shredded cabbage. Just going to mince up some cabbage. Shred up the cabbage, put the cabbage on top, put the pico on top, a little bit of shredded cheddar, and then the white sauce. Season 2 is pretty amazing, but also pretty bad at the same time. I mean, there's parts of it, like... the light novel, believe it or not, is even more ecchi than the anime. Like, I'm not even joking. It's more ecchi than the anime. I'm slowly working my way through the series. Right now I'm wrapping up Death's Daughter. Volume 2 of Death's Daughter, which basically has me caught up to where the manga is, so I'm excited to start Volume 3. I've been kind of trudging along reading book 2, because I've already read the manga, and it's like, okay, this isn't that different. I'm also excited to get ahead on How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, because I think I own 15 volumes of the series. Something like that. So I'm just kind of skimming through where I've already read in the manga and whatnot. If you want to, you could probably skip to volume 5. Because 1 through 4 were handled in the first 2 seasons. Well, in the 2 core that they did. And they didn't really skip much. I mean, the books are a bit more detailed than the anime, but like you might have missed a few of the details here and there. But overall, the anime did a really good job adapting the first 4 volumes. And yeah, like I said, you could probably just jump right into volume 5. Yeah. Let's do this. Alrighty then. That's what I did with, not Realist Hero, what's it called? Trapped in a Dating Sim. I just jumped right into Volume 3. Actually, I skipped ahead to Volume 4 and wondered what the hell was going on. And then went and read some reviews and went, oh, the anime only covered Volumes 1 and 2 of the light novel. And come to find out, the next season is probably only going to cover Volume 3 of the anime. Excuse me. Because Volume 3 is actually longer than Volume 1 and 2 put together. It's huge. On Bookwalker, because you know Bookwalker does it by pages on your phone. Bookwalker has what did Bookwalker have? Boo. Sorry. The first two books were barely over 300 pages, or right around 300 pages. Book 3 was over 600. All right. Doubt. How dare you doubt me? Turtleback Island, he cannot do that, can he? Oh, it's so good. All right. You know what? I think we should... Oh, we can't yet. I don't want to spend money. Only got 3,500 gil. I'm so poor. If only my wife would hop on and hand me money. Volume 3? Nice. Nice. I just finished 10, I want to say. The anime skips over a lot of content, so I'm glad you're starting with Volume 1 on that one. Because I'm sure you've noticed there's a lot more detail in the books and a lot more happens. Volume 3... Because the anime goes all the way to Volume 5? Did the anime end with them... Where did the anime end? The anime stops at Volume 3. Okay. I won't spoil it then. Do you know if we're getting a Season 2? I haven't heard anything one way or the other. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Volume 2 barely made it in. Then again, volume... Well, the biggest part of volume 2 was meeting, what's her bucket? Sarah. Because volume 1 was all about meeting Sarah, or, Ethel. Is she still your waifu, Marcus? Well, it's too bad, because... I mean, you'll get there. I won't spoil it. But they could probably, honestly, do... just volumes 4 and 5. In the light... for the light novel. For season 2, if they ever decided to one. The Tirage arc. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wait, remind me, Marcus, was Sarah at the end of Volume 1 or Volume 2? Yeah, she was at the end of Volume 1, wasn't she? How you doing, Sir Him? The entire frickin' reason behind the Tirage arc was that he wanted rice. Where are we headed to? Looks like we're going uphill. I think we're going uphill. Sarah was the end of Volume 1. I want to say Volume 8. But... the manga changed a lot. How do I put this without spoiling anything? The tournament arc covers 2 books. Whereas in the manga, it's like half a book. There's a lot more fights, and they've already left the Beast Kingdom by now in the manga, right? God, those people are just so obsessed with rice, it's ridiculous. Although, to be fair, there was an American isekai I read years ago, before the isekai term was even coined. And 2 characters meet in this fantasy world, and they both realize they're from Earth. And they start swapping stories about what they miss. And the 2 things that were at the top of the list were pizza and clean underwear. Yeah, that's right, because they're talking with What's-Her-Bucket, and she's giving them info. I want to say that was the end of book... Oh, God, it's been so long. Let me look it up. Hang on. Oh, I need to pick up 13 and 14. Oh, 14 doesn't come out until next month, or 2 months. That's okay. There's that. There's... Volume 7. So if you were to jump right into Volume 8, you'd be fine. You wouldn't be lost. But Volume... Don't want to spoil it because Marcus is reading it. Volume... Because 6 kind of meanders a little bit based on what happened at the end of 5. 5 is the end of the Tristan arc. And then 6 kind of deals with the aftermath of that and then introduces the tournament arc. And then 7 is pretty much the tournament arc. And then 8 is like the aftermath and they go to another kingdom and shit happens. But proving yourself. Believes that pirates may be plotting an attack on the Victory. Head over that way. You got it. Do angry pirates dream? I don't know, honey. Do angry pirates dream?
No.
I didn't think so. What, Black Summoner? To be fair, the animation was extremely subpar. But they did a good job of capturing the characters and their personalities. And I loved how Kelvin was not portrayed as a hero at all. He was in it entirely for selfish reasons. He's just like, I'm here to kick ass and fuck bitches. And pardon my French, but he was basically the Duke Nukem of Isekai, and it was great. Of course, not every anime can be Mushoku Tensei, as far as quality is concerned. Just like not every anime will be as bad as X-Arm. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you're going into it thinking you're going to see a top-notch anime with great animation, you're going to be disappointed. If you're going into it thinking, I'm going to have a fun time because it's a silly anime with good characters, you'll be all right. It's actually one of my most popular videos was talking about consent in Isekai and how he refused, at least in the light novel, how he refused to touch Ethel because Ethel was a slave and he bought her and he's like, no, I'm not going to do anything with you. And she's like, no, I want you to. And he's like, oh, well, alrighty then. You know? Because he'd basically offered her her freedom before telling her his secret. But now he's like, sorry, you're bound to me because you know my secret. And she's like, I don't want to go anywhere. But, compared to certain other creepy slave anime that aired that season. Oh, wrong way. Took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. It's funny because most people miss it. They go in and reading it for the first time and they miss it. Now, one anime that has more sexual tension than I know what to do with, or a manga at least, is World's Strongest Rearguard. And the main characters basically said, no, we're not doing anything. And now he's got like an entire frickin' harem of women. Report any findings directly to me. You got it, boss. Right? Like, they're obviously in love with him. All of them are. Pirates looking around the cliff near Empty Heart. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, and it's just so much romantic tension, sexual tension, however you want to call it. And I like that he doesn't view the girls in the anime as potential romantic partners. He views them as girls. He's in his late 20s. So he's got these like 14-year-olds who are crushing on him and he's just like, "Aw, you're a cute little sister," which I know pisses them off, but makes me as an adult happy. And the only one that he no, cuz it's not good. But yeah, the only one that he has any romantic feelings for is the fellow adult who was his former boss at his last job. So they've got that kind of hanging over them where she was his boss. So he's like, I don't really want to date her because she was my boss and blah, 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 blah. And yeah, it's been really cute. Well, hello, little shifty-eyed sailor. You're too late. It's already happening. Oh no, what's happening? Right? His former boss, the Valkyrie girl? Yeah. They're a good match for each other. They're both adults. They're both the mature ones in the group. I've got volume 7 sitting next to me, and I need to read it and volume 8. I need to order volume 8. But that'll wait until I have a job, because Cute Stuff will kill me if I order a book when I've got so many to be read. Unless I'm literally buying the book for a video, I'll get in trouble right now. At least until I'm working. Right, honey?
Correct.
Right? Well, some of my... I think it's hard for him to date her. Well, because she was a bit of a strict boss. Nice. Because she got hired as his boss, not so much as his senpai. Bunny girl, senpai. Anyway. Boop, boop, doo. Yeah, boy. Nice. Yeah, that's what I did. I had an entire, like, everything pre-ordered. I had it ready to go through Amazon. I had stuff ordered months in advance. Had to go in and cancel all of them. I was so sad. Yeah. Yeah, the more people that buy the merchandise, the bigger chance there will be season 2. I just wish there were some decent figures of Ethel and Sarah and whatnot. There's a healer. Let's finish you off, sir. Oh, those guys are level 20. Let's leave them alone. We'll just finish you off. You stunned me, you jerk. Got him. He's level 22, so I'm hoping I don't pull hate. Yay, we won. Do. Silly pirate. That's such a weird looking ship. So Final Fantasy. Alrighty then. We did it. We saved the city. I think it's funny. It's funny to me how much Limsa reminds me of Japan, as far as Japan's entire history was that of several warring states and not really a united country until the Tokugawa shogunate. And the Tokugawa shogunate's idea of a peaceful Japan was executing anyone who didn't agree with them. And Limsa Lominsa is a conglomeration of pirates that came together to form a single kingdom. And their idea of peace is join us or give up the pirate life or die. So you got a whole bunch of former pirates trying to be farmers and whatnot, but they're more than capable of splitting skulls or hoisting sails or whatever's necessary. But I think it's funny the parallels between pirates and but let's give them all Irish accents so they don't sound like Japanese. We're gonna return. Good smile? Huh. Time is at 4:20. Sorry, Cherry, I just now saw your message. Aft Castle. Nice. Pre-ordered the Uma Musume Nendroid. That's cool. Yeah, I have to wonder how much of that was that influence of that one guy that's now, what's it called? He's been in a bunch of interviews. He's been a localization translator for them for years, and I wonder if he, and now he's like a member. He's in a couple of the, actually, I think he's actually a member of the Primals. Sir Ham, are you going to be watching the 14 spoilers, or are you not going to because you're not caught up on the main story quest? Because they're going to be announcing the next expansion and the next classes this Friday. Nice. Ugly solid by the name of Batteron. You're like one of my regulars now, Taruvia. You never let me down. Navigator, help me out. I can trust you. Gizmodo was right to want this message deciphered. We got us some trouble brewing. There is no mistake. Get ready for action, and I'll explain. Did you see the pictures of Cherry's figure? I pre-ordered it for their birthday last year, and it arrived a couple of months ago. Let me grab the box. Nope, I can't reach it. Never mind. I pre-ordered Cherry the figure of Anya holding Pochita. All right, what quest you got for me? Because I haven't gotten any figures in a while. So I used to do, back when I was working and I could actually afford it, I used to do a subscription called Otaku Box. And some of their figures, let me put that up nice close to the camera so you can see it. Some of their figures are pretty good. Get her a bit. It's kind of bright. Let me lower the light there. There we go. That's a bit better. You can see that a bit better now. Some of them are pretty good. Others suck. So I was sick and tired of every month never knowing if the figure was going to be decent or not. And I also complained because I ended up with 6 figures from High School DxD. Sorry, 8 figures from High School DxD. 8 figures from High School DxD. 6 of them from the main girl. And no, thank you. I mean, I love her, but 6 in like 16 months. Serpent Reavers, eh? But none of their crew was there. What did they say? Something better to do than that? But backwards, Mr. Victory, that was meant to be the bloody distraction. The fishbacks ain't interested in the Maelstrom's baby. They're after men, just like they've always been. They're sending their pirate lackeys after a civilian target. Despite our raising hell in western Lanoska, that's where it'll be. Summit tells me Swift Perch is about to get it hit, and hit hard. Right? Like, one a year, okay. Especially since she's a really popular waifu. I get that. A lot of people really like her. But I emailed her and I'm like, can we just stop getting her at all? Like, ever? Emailed the woman that was running it, and she's like, yeah, you're right. I want to say I had like a 2-year subscription, give or take. Aqua Hoshino is in from, what's it called? Oshinoko? Know what can I do for this day? Baronage message from Bateron. I get the feeling my hopes for a quiet afternoon are about to be cruelly dashed. Tell me, what's afoot? Serpent Reavers are in league with the Sahagin, which means every chance this assault on Tide Gate may prove to be another feint. You okay, wife?
Yeah. I understand why the boys said this was a tough thing to do. Nigh impossible.
What?
Oh, it's a bunch of challenges and you have to get them all.
Ah. So the debate is, do I stream later on in the evening or do I stream in the afternoon? And honestly, I don't know. Oh, oops. 3 of each. Alright, where does this take place at? Well, I gotta go to Swift Perch anyway, so might as well do both. Do-do-do. Oh, this part's so easy. All done. Well, that was easy. Oh no, it's the pirates! Dun 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 for Limsa Mensa. Pirates of Penzance, absolutely. Well, he's gonna dance. I don't know if he's gonna sing. Ugh! Holy cow. Start taking down. I'll take him down first. And then you. Well, that's true, because it's public domain now, isn't it? Assault mage, huh? Heh. Yeah, we killed the bad guys. That's true. That's true. That's one of the reasons. I mean, basic crappy rom-coms are a dime a dozen and they're all over the place. But good rom-coms are the ones based off of Shakespeare or what's it called? Like, my favorite rom-com of all time is still Ugly Truth, which is just a reverse Cyrano. And stories that have survived for centuries that you see all over the place are the good ones. I mean, they've literally withstood the greatest test of all, the test of time. Is the book still worth reading? Is this play still worth watching after a century or 5? If the answer is yes, then hey, you've got it's one of the greatest stories of all time, which is why 10 Things I Hate About You is the best silly little teenage rom-com, because it's a Taming of the Shrew retelling. Ugly Truth is a Cyrano. It's a gender swap Cyrano, but it still is a Cyrano story. Hell, that's one of the reasons I love Our Last Crusade, the anime, is because it's a freaking Romeo and Juliet derivative. I'm a sucker for Romeo and Juliet derivatives. Oh no, big scary bad guy. Right? Oh, that's why, I mean, how many frickin' Kaguya derivatives are there? Because Kaguya, again, it's one of those classic stories that's been around for a millennia. Or the underdog story. It's freaking David and Goliath is one of the most ancient stories ever. There's my girl. Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, and then you look at the reverse of that. What's it called? Star Wars is an Akira Kurosawa film. The is it the Lost Fortress, the Last Fortress, something like that? The Impenetrable Fortress. But then again, it's also a Save the Princess story, and Save the Princess stories have been popular since Eleanor of Aquitaine invented fantasy. I know she didn't really invent fantasy, but it's her fault. We can all blame her. You know about that, right, Marcus? Hidden Fortress, thank you. I'm pretty sure Sir Him knows about it. I don't know, Sir Him, have you ever read David Eddings? So David Eddings gets credited with... Okay. David Eddings had two things that I think you'll really appreciate. First of all, he talks about how there are four kinds of heroes. Period. There's Galahad, Gawain, Lancelot, and Percival. Galahad is loyal. Gawain is pure. Lancelot is the heavyweight champion of the world. And Percival is dumb, at least at first. The advantage to having a dumb hero is that in explaining things to your hero, you're also explaining things to your audience. He also talks about the history of fantasy, how people go like, you nod to Tolkien, you thank Tolkien, but you don't base your works off of Tolkien, because Tolkien is the grandfather of modern fantasy, but he's not the creator of fantasy. The creator of fantasy, that can be accredited to Eleanor of Aquitaine. Eleanor of Aquitaine was related to 5 kings. Count them, 5. Her father was the Duke of Aquitaine, who was also, at the time, controlled more land than the King of England, or the King of France. Both, actually. So he would routinely sign documents, King of Aquitaine. Eleanor got married off to one of the Louis, I don't remember which one, and she has what's politely referred to as a roving eye. So Louis had the marriage annulled because she didn't produce any offspring. Right after that, she married Duke Henry of Warwickshire, who was also King Henry of England. And she had many, many sons with King Henry, including 2 you've probably heard of, Richard and John. Yeah, that Richard and John. Both of whom didn't agree on anything, except that mother was trouble. So they locked her in the Tower of London to keep her out of everyone's hair. So Eleanor had a lot of money, because she was still the queen, or queen mother, but she didn't have a lot of freedom. So she paid bards to write stories about fair damsels locked in towers rescued by handsome knights. And that is the origin of fantasy. At least Western fantasy. The Scions? Who are the Scions? Dun dun dun. Oh no, the Dark Crystal. What time is it? 4:46. Okay. I should probably wrap up here in about 10 minutes. I'm just going to head on up to the next town and grab the Aetheryte. And I think I'll go ahead and do the starter, the beginner quest real quick. Just knock those out real quick so that I can... Oh, it's right up there. There it is. I think I'm going to knock these out real quick and then and then go make dinner. I don't think I'm going to be streaming again tonight. But I think tomorrow we're going to do a later stream and see how that works out for us. Okay, so this is one person training. And they're going to talk to us about what we can do. I'll be learning avoidance. Yay! How to dodge shit. An enemy often tips his hand before a big attack, and your best defense is to skip out of the way. So we're going to be learning skipping. You pass the exercise once I've decided. Everything is clear, I trust? Say the word. There's a little timer going down, and boom, we can talk to him. Yes, let's begin. Do. The nice part about Final Fantasy XIV is the markers are what matter as far as dodging goes. So when the marker disappears, that's when the attack animation kicks in. But you can be standing in the middle of the attack animation and not take any damage. So he's going to home gang me. See, this is a cooldown. 3, 2, 1. Now dodge. So you can stand in the animation itself and not take any damage, just so long as you're not in the... I believe it's called a piss puddle. Yay, I get a piece of armor. Holy crap, that's a massive upgrade. And I dinged. Awesome. So let's equip. Those look so much better than the crappy gloves I was wearing before. Let's begin. Commence. Good old danger puddles, yep. Andrew, or Sir Him, I think you should go ahead. I don't know if your account's reactivated or not, or if you're just taking a break for a while. But seriously, the story and Endwalker and Shadowbringers. You said you're halfway through Shadowbringers. So good. Have you met Emmett Selk yet? It's your job to take the foe down. You got it, buddy. We can move on to the next training exercise. You got it. Because the story in 14... Like, don't get me wrong. Have you done the Death Knight quests? Dark Knight. Have you done the Dark Knight quests? The Dark Knight storyline. Because, anyway, the woman who wrote the Dark Knight storyline, Ah, that's true. The woman who wrote the Dark Knight storyline, uh, when that quest chain was so beloved that she got promoted and became the lead writer on both Shadowbringers and Endwalker. Yeah. I don't know how much you like tanking, but the Dark Knight storyline is absolutely worth playing. Let's swap gear. So Emmett Selk is one of the Asians, and you meet him shortly after the start of Shadowbringers. And you start having regular encounters with him. Not combat, just conversations. And he helps to advance the plot. But of course, it's clear that he's the main villain. You just don't want him to be. Because you love him. That was easy. He's best boy. And we'll chat with you again. And begin. And commence. He's got such good facial expressions, too. Yeah, he's a big part of why Shadowbringers was so popular. And then Endwalker. Ugh. Holy crap. I can't even talk about Endwalker. There's just so much spoilery stuff. Is this the one where I have to shut? Okay. I love that this game teaches DPS right off the bat. Don't stand in fire. That was easy. Legs. I think you got a chest next. And then the ring last. No, I get it. Like, I didn't play for months because I was so focused on job hunting, but now I'm just like, I mean, I've got interviews coming in. I don't have a job yet, but I'm not going to punish myself just because companies are stupid and don't want to hire me. That and by streaming, I'm racking up hours watched on my YouTube channel, which will help me eventually get to the point where this channel can be monetized and help bring more money into the household. Because ideally, this becomes my full-time career. I realize that probably won't happen for about 4 years, give or take. So actually what I'm looking for is a job that's not insane. That pays decently. Like, ideally, I'd love to go back to being a customer success manager at Dealer Socket, because I finished my day in 3 hours. Especially when we were working from home. I was done in 3 hours. Because we weren't traveling anywhere. Most of our customers weren't able to really sell cars, so that we were, you know, just kind of chilling all day. Okay, I think it's the next one that's the last one. Yeah, after this, I'm probably going to have to go. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I do appreciate it. But yeah, the more streaming I get done, the more content that generates, the more chance that turns into this turning into a full-time job. I have started working on a story, but I'm still... That's kind of a back burner thing to... Like, I need to get YouTube videos done, and then you can do other stuff. I think I may change up my schedule a bit and do YouTube as soon as I wake up, you know, as soon as I'm awake, and then stream in the evenings. I think Cute Stuff would rather me stream after 8 o'clock. She doesn't mind getting kicked to the bedroom. She likes... Obviously, she likes hanging out with me, otherwise she wouldn't be married to me, but... she says. No one else would put up with you, woman. I'm the catch. And, I'm going to close that lever. Thank you very much. That might be it right there. Oh, we won. Yay. Anyway, I can kick her out at like 8 or so, and then just start streaming after that. All right, well, I'm going to be ending here in a bit. Thanks for stopping by. You still have Marcus, or... Hell yeah. Look at that. I'm adorable. We got one last one to go. Do-do-do. Oh. This will be the last one for the night. So I gotta go make fish tacos. Let's start, baby. What's up, child of mine? Adorable. You going to Magic tonight? Okay. Is Mom going with you? No. I got too much to do.
I'm feeling too drained. I'm sorry, honey.
I'm gonna, as soon as I'm done with this fight, I'm gonna end the stream, Cherry. And then gonna go make dinner. I know, but it's a quick dinner. It should only take me about 30 minutes to knock out. What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Real computer?
Jesus. No, you don't get to cast spells today. You just have to...
Don't close anything, but you can minimize whatever.
All right. Yeah. Well, we finished that duty. We're going to go collect our reward. And then we're going to go attune to the Aetherite. There it is, baby. We completed the Hall of the Smith. Look at this outfit. It's so cute. What's that? Oh, Lovey's of Valport. Don't care. We have attuned. and we got to go make dinner. So thank you all so much for stopping by today. I really do appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and end the stream, though. You guys have yourselves a great night.